Welcome back, everyone. When it comes to a kitchen renovation, your budget will decide for you whether it's a gut job or a fresh coat of paint to give those old cupboards some new life. Now, if you've been watching Cityline for any length of time, you know we love the transformative power of paint, and Sharon Grech always brings the proof. This time, the transformation is in her own kitchen. So let's take a look at the before.
I am so excited to be updating my very own kitchen. It's been 20 years and we really still love the layout. It's just the finishes need a little bit of a nudge. So with the cabinets, I've been aching to have them painted for some time. I've got some color options ready, so I know that's going to be a dramatic color makeover. But I'm finding the floor, which I used to love, has really yellowed, and that's really impacting the color options for paint. So I'm going to have those sanded down to reveal that beautiful natural maple that I fell in love with 20 years ago. Once that's done, I think it's ready to give the entire main floor, which of course is all open to the kitchen, a fresh new palette.
I'm so excited for this transformation. Sharon, let's have a look.
Welcome, Tracy. I am really excited too.
Wow.
This has been just a cosmetic makeover, but wow, what a transformation for me. I'm just so excited. I don't know how people can live through a full reno. This was a lot of work just for cosmetic.
I can imagine, but it is completely transformed. And you said you love the layout. You kept the layout, but those cupboards, my goodness. Okay, your IKEA cupboards really did hold up well. It was very smart to keep them and to just get them painted.
Exactly, Tracy. 20 years old. Can you believe it? They were still in really good shape. My husband still doesn't know why we changed it, but they need... It was just the color, right? But that's the thing, it really dated it. And for me, I knew just refreshing it would make a big difference. But you know, I have DIY'd a lot of things on the show, as you know, and in my real life. But this time I saved up and I wanted the professionals to come in.
Yeah, I don't blame you because it's very particular. You've got to remove all the cabinetry. Actually, why don't you walk us through what happens when you have professionals come in to spray paint?
Yeah, absolutely, Tracy. I think the great thing was they took care of it for me. So they took care of everything that was off-site. They take care of everything that's on-site. So I worked with Finer Edge Painting, and they were amazing. They took everything that could be moved, went out of the kitchen and off to their spray site where they were able to sand, prime, clean, and paint. The little bit that was left, which I was kind of surprised, the skeleton that was left was painted on site, but they masked everything off in the house, so it kind of looked like a CSI episode for a while. So everything that wasn't being painted was protected, but then they were able to do the same sanding, cleaning, priming of everything that was here. But the revelation for me was that I did not have to take out all the contents of my kitchen. That's what I was really dreading, but they actually do such a great job of masking off the cabinets. I'm not going to open up for you in case it's messy, but they do a good job of masking that all off so that you don't have to take everything out.
Okay, let's talk about some of the benefits to painting the cupboards in terms of color selection.
Well, definitely color selection was a big thing for me. I wanted to be able to customize it. And obviously, when you're having them painted, you can choose anything. Like it's limitless. So I went with Ashwood Moss, which is this really beautiful, rich green, and I wanted to make sure that it still coordinated with my lava stone backsplash because I wanted to keep that. I really loved it, so I was able to coordinate whatever I wanted. Now, one thing I want to keep in mind when you are painting your cabinets, this is the chance if you want to change your hardware. I really liked my hardware, so I kept it, but this is a chance because they can patch the holes and put whatever size, whatever new jewelry you want on your cabinets.
Okay, let's talk about the money, honey. Break down the cost of a new kitchen versus having it professionally painted or doing it yourself.
Well, for sure, Tracy, doing it yourself is definitely the most economical. I mean, I've shown many people how to do it. I've helped a lot of friends do it, and you can transform it pretty quickly with probably like $500. By the time you get all of your materials, your sandpaper, your cleaner, all of that stuff, plus a gallon of Sticks primer, 2 gallons of advanced paint would be enough for a kitchen this size. So $500 versus a brand new gutting your entire kitchen, which usually then leads to countertops and appliances and all that as well. It's going to run you anywhere from, at the lower end, maybe $15,000, and it could go up to $30,000 even for a small kitchen like this. When you're having it professionally painted, you're going to run anywhere from around $8,000 to $12,000, again, because of all of the labor and all of the work that they're doing. So really depends on you, your skill level, your time, and certainly your budget.
Yeah, because the time is not accounted for in that $500 DIY, right? That's like...
Exactly.
It's a lot of time. So very good breakdown, Sharon. It really is about budget, and everyone has to find the space that works for them. With every project, there are some saves, there are some splurges. So where did you splurge?
All right, so I did save because I didn't gut the entire kitchen. As you said earlier, I like the layout, which I did. So I splurged on the island. My family lives around this island, Tracy. We always have. So I kept the same base cabinet, had it painted on the back side, but here on the front, I put on the front I did a beautiful walnut tile, like a hexagon tile. That's a do-it-yourself project. But for the countertop, I splurged on this Brazilian granite that I absolutely love. And that makes it really a focal point to the kitchen now. So I think that this becomes the highlight, which is really what I wanted to do, because again, this is the center of my house. It's open concept. So this is what I want everyone to look at. And now the kitchen, it deserves to be the heart of the home.
It does. That walnut front is gorgeous. Beautiful work, Sharon.